summit
What's
with
bringing
EU
China
leaders
and
at
the EU
end of this
closer?
month, marking 50 years of relations.
At
At a time when the world is undergoing accelerated changes unseen in a century, with unilateralism, protectionism, and acts of bullying raging on, China and the EU, as two major powers, markets, and civilizations, need to strengthen strategic communication, uphold multilateralism, and free trade.
Foreign Minister Wang Yi is visiting France, Germany for talks on diplomacy and security, and Brussels for meetings on enhancing economic cooperation. The EU, as a bloc, has the second largest economy in the world, and China is third. Trade between the two sides is huge, estimated at $2.7 billion a day. China is the EU's second largest trading partner after the US, while the EU is China's biggest partner. And collectively, the two economic giants make up around a third of the world's imports and exports. Europe relies on China for critical minerals, which are used in cars and appliances, and China imports machinery and vehicles from the EU. But there has been some animosity. The EU has a trade deficit of $300 billion with China, and Brussels has imposed tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, reportedly encouraged to do so by the US.
China, 67%.
But when the Trump administration came to power, it increased tariffs on both China and the EU. While the initial tariff was reduced, it remains higher than it was before. There have been talks between the EU and Trump, but the US president doesn't hide his disdain for Europe.
The European Union was formed in order to take advantage of the United States in trade. That was why they were formed, and they're nasty. They're very nasty. We have a good relationship. I'm dealing with Ursula right now and the group.
Trump's sweeping tariffs have presented America as an unreliable trading partner for both the EU and China, and for Europe, an unreliable strategic ally, after Trump told the Europeans to be more self-reliant for their security. So it's with this backdrop that Chinese and EU leaders will meet. Imogen Kimber,